this is my outfit of the day. I'm just wearing a black tank top and a flannel shirt with those black pants I got from the Hope Center last week. And I'm wearing UFOS clogs. Bought these a couple weeks ago and I love them. And black socks. And then I'm wearing this leopard print hat that I got off of Amazon. And I have attached to it this pin. I don't know if you can really see it very well. I know it looks kind of fallish, but it matches the colors on this hat perfectly. My friend Carolyn from Australia sent that to me for Christmas or at Christmas time. And I just can't wait till autumn to wear it. And so I thought it would look really cute on this hat. And I was watching Net and Tina. I don't know if you haven't watched them, you should check them out, their channel. They're sisters. And they were showing some brooches the other day in one of their videos. And they mentioned me. Thanks for mentioning me, girls. Ladies, I should say. That I like to wear ball caps and I put pins on them. And this is, you know, a nod to them so that yes, I do. I love to wear pins on my hat because sometimes pins can damage your clothes if the post is too big, and if you put it on your hat, it doesn't matter. And I'll just leave this on the hat all year round when I wear this hat, no matter what season. And I'll show you the other hat that I have a pin on that they were talking about in that video. It's this hat, and that's the pin. I got that thrifting, and it looks like a safety pin, but it's actually bigger than a regular safety pin. And I wore it on a blouse the first time I wore it, and it put a hole in my blouse, which I wasn't happy about. And one of you, I think Carrie, suggested I wear it on my hat. And I thought, oh, that is a perfect idea. And I love it, and I've gotten several compliments on my hat and on the pin. So that's an idea for you guys if you want to wear hats, or if you like to wear hats, fancy them up with some pins or brooches or something. All right, guys, I'm out in the car warming it up because it is cold today. It's terrible. It's supposed to be cold all week. Oh, I'm so over winter. I can't even tell you how over I am of winter. Sick of it. But anyway, Olivia doesn't have school today. They are doing some kind of major renovations on the building. They've been working on it for probably a year now. And they have to shut the power off to the building today. So there's no classes. And so even though it's cold and horrible, we're going to go thrifting. Olivia and I are going to go thrifting. We have to stop at Tractor Supply, pick up some animal supplies as well. And this is supposed to be my grocery shopping week, but I'm going to postpone it for a couple of reasons. First, because it is so cold. You can see my breath. And because Travis left this morning on a work trip. He's going to Tennessee, and he's going to be gone for a week. And I'm going to miss the gentle giant, quiet fellow that's stays in his room all the time and doesn't give me a lick of trouble. But anyway, I'm going to miss him. Actually, tomorrow is his birthday. And so we had to celebrate it early. We celebrated his birthday on Friday. But anyway, because he's not going to be here, we're not going to need as much food. So I'm not going to need to go to the store and get things for his lunch and coffee creamer and that kind of stuff. We have enough of that to last us for another week. And so I'm postponing it till next week when the weather's nicer. And so anyway, waiting for Olivia to come out to the car. It came out here to start it and let it get warmed up a little bit, and then we're going to be on our way. Before I show you, I probably won't film in the stores. I like to just, when I'm with Olivia, just spend time with her. But I will definitely share a haul. And before I roll into the clip of my haul, I'm going to share some footage of our drive home from church yesterday. It's just here on our road, but we got about 5 miles from our house and this is what it started doing. And it snowed like that for quite a while yesterday. And then it blew in super cold temperatures overnight, and here we are. It was like -10 this morning with the wind chill. Actual temperature was like 5. So, and it's supposed to be that way this whole week. So anyway, let me show you that clip of the snowy drive. I know you guys enjoy that. And then we'll roll right into my thrift haul. I don't know if I will film that haul today or if I film it tomorrow. If I film it tomorrow, I'll probably have on a different hat. All right, we are back home and I decided to just go ahead and film the haul now. Scott is home. That's why I'm down in the vintage room. So it's a little bit quieter, although Olivia's bird was just having a total meltdown up there a few minutes ago. So Olivia went up to see if she could calm that bird down. So anyway, we had a really good thrifting day today. We had so much fun. The first store that we went to was Twice Treasured, and I actually made 2 separate purchases in there today. The first purchase was a anniversary gift to myself. I'm gonna just show it to Scott and say, look what you bought me for my anniversary. I had seen this in the store the last time I was in there, which would have been, was it a week or 2 ago? I don't remember. The animals are making so much noise. And I fell in love with it and I couldn't stop thinking about it, but it was kind of a more than I wanted to spend with my budgeted amount that my cash budget that I do for thrifting. And so I thought, well, this would make a perfect anniversary gift. So this is what we decided to do, and let me show you what they are. If you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that a while ago, maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, I heard about a English storybook called Bramley Hedge, and it's about a family of mice, actually like a little village of mice, and it's such a cute little book. I bought the book off of Amazon and I just fell in love with it, and it had to have been more than a year ago, because last year Christmas I had seen one of the booths at Twice Treasured had some of the Brambley Hedge Royal Doulton figurines. And I didn't even know they made such a thing. So when I saw them in the store, I was just like, wow, I couldn't believe it. So anyway, Travis and Olivia ended up getting those Brambley Hedge figurines for me for Christmas. Well, when I was back in Twice Treasured a couple of weeks ago, a different vendor had some more of the Brambley Hedge figurines. They actually had 5 of them, and one of them was Primrose, which I already owned, and I did not want to spend the money that it would cost to buy all 4, the 4 that I didn't already have. So I decided on 2 of them, which this one is Poppy, and the boy's name is Dusty. And let me get the strings off of them real quick. So in the story, Dusty and Poppy get married, and so these figurines are of their wedding day. Poppy is in her wedding dress and Dusty is in his tuxedo, and I just thought they were so adorable. I loved them so much. They are the Royal Doulton. You can see on the bottom there, and they're in perfect condition, no chips, nothing. So I'm going to be restyling the suitcase that I have my other Brambley Hedge figurines in, so that I can incorporate these 2 figurines into that suitcase. And these were, let's see, yeah, they were $34.50 a piece. So that was more than I wanted to spend out of my thrifting budget, but makes a perfect anniversary gift. So that is what I got for my anniversary. Scott and I do this all the time. We'll see something that we really like and we'll just buy it for ourselves and say, okay, this is my birthday gift, this is my anniversary gift, whatever. It's just easier that way because we're getting what we want and we're not putting that pressure on the other person to try to figure out what to get us. So that's what we do that a lot. So then the other purchase I made at Twice Treasured was out of my budgeted amount that I allot myself each month to spend on thrifting. And this I picked up, next time I picked up out of the same booth where I buy all of those little vignettes, like the one I bought the last time with the book and the little miniature figurines in it. This same booth, I had seen this in there before and I really, really liked it. And I decided if it was there this time, I was going to get it. And it was $17.50. Now, there's just a slight mystery to it. First of all, this is an actual real shoe form for a child's shoe. And as you can see, the little mouse figurine. I Google Lensed it, and this is one of the Brambley Hedge characters. This is Wilfred. But I don't know if it's Royal Doulton or not, because the Royal Doulton Wilfred has the same clothes, the same shirt, carrying a slingshot, but the slingshot's like kind of in his pocket. He's not actually shooting the slingshot. And as you can see in this, he's actually shooting the slingshot. And his face is just slightly different in the Royal Doulton one. So Olivia, I don't know, I think she still might be searching, but from all of the searches that I have done, I spent about 15 minutes looking. I cannot find this Wilfred Toadflax Brambley Hedge figurine that looks just exactly like this. So I don't know, like I said, I don't know if this is Royal Doulton. I don't know if another company made the Brambley Hedge figurines. I don't know, but it's definitely the Wilfred character. So I'm going to be sticking this in that suitcase with my other Brambley Hedge figurines because it's just, I think it will look really cute in that suitcase. Now on the side here, there's a quote from The Old Man and the Sea. Now is no time to think about what you do not have. Think of what you can do with what there is. Ernest Hemingway. So that's on the side, but I'll probably display it this way and have the words to the back. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. But anyway, I picked that up. And the lady that, or I'm assuming it's a lady, I think it's a lady, that does the miniature figurines, that did that shoe. She has other things in the booth too that are just stuff, you know, and things that she hasn't created, just stuff. So in that, her booth, the same booth, I couldn't believe it when I saw it, but she had an occupied Japan figurine of children, and it was only $3. There was only the one that was like the ones that I had bought from Emily and Ivy, but so I picked it up. I couldn't leave it behind for only $3. And then the other thing that I got from that lady's booth was this one, and it says Arnart, A-R-N-A-R-T, hand painted Japan. I don't know. Can you see that? That's what's on the bottom. This one was also only $3, and the reason I got it is for the ducks. They're so stinking cute. I'll put this little guy down with the rest of my duck figurines, but I thought he was adorable for $3. So the next item I picked up is just to go with my amber glass collection. This was $5, and this is a gravy boat. I actually could use it if I wanted to, and I just loved it. I loved the curly Q handle, or the fern, like the fiddle, what's it called? Fiddle something fern. It reminded me of that, and it was beautiful. No chips, nothing. And it was only $5. So I'll just stick this with the rest of my amber glass.
So basically what I'm finding is that some companies have produced Brambly Hedge inspired pieces without the officially licensed name.
Ah, say that a little louder. Olivia found some information about that Brambly Hedge stuff. Say that again, louder.
Some companies have produced Brambly Hedge inspired pieces without officially licensing them.
And I'm sure that's what that is, because I'm sure that if that was really an authentic, like, Royal Tilton figurine, that the person who made that would not have, like, E6000 it to this, because she would have known that this was worth more than what she could get out of it, plus it would decrease the value of gluing it onto here. But it doesn't really bother me, because it's obvious that it's inspired off of the Brambly Hedge figurines, and so this little guy will look really cute sitting with the rest of my collection. I knew Olivia could find out. She's so good at stuff like that. I don't have enough patience to be reading through all this stuff. Well, I'm trying to get the strings off of this stuff, and I'm not having a whole lot of luck here. Let's see. All right. The next item is this little metal girl. I don't know if I think it meant to be a bell at one time. It looks like there was a clapper in there that's missing, but it was only $1, and I thought it might fit on my printer's tray. Maybe not. She might be too big for that, but if not, I can just set her up with my other bells, my bell collection, and I just thought she was really cute, and she was only $1. So these little sleeping babies, this is the one I was trying to get the string off. I'm going to have to cut it. I can't get it. They were only $3 for the pair. They're made out of some sort of a hard plastic, so that tells me that they're older. I'm assuming, this is what I'm assuming, is that these were meant to go on a cake for a baby shower. That is what I'm assuming these were for, but I think they're just simply adorable, and I'm going to stick these up on the same shelf that I have my little Cupid dolls on. So I got those for $3. So then I saw these. These have a label that makes me think that they're on the older side, but I cannot read it. It's probably Japan, a made in Japan sticker, because that's what they tend to look like. They're like the foil stickers with that shape. But they were only $1, and you know how I collect little duck figurines. So these are so cute. If I find one that's adorable and they're like $1 or $2, I just can't leave them behind. So I'll stick this with my little collection of ducks. And then the last item I picked up from Twice Treasured today was this really cool looking basket. It was $5. It's from that Boyd's Bears. I've bought quite a few of the little baskets that are the Boyd's baskets. I thought these would look really cute with like candles sticking out of it or some greenery or anything. And it's a nice size to stick on a shelf to add some height. You can also put the handle down if you don't, have enough room on the shelf or whatever you want to do. But I just thought it was really cute, and I had never seen anything like this before. So that's what I picked up for $5. And it was the same booth that I've gotten all my other little miniature Boyd baskets from. Now, Olivia picked up a couple of things from Twice Treasured as well, in these little cute little polka dot bags. This was a pair of earrings, or is a pair of earrings. Beautiful. And she paid $6 for them. I don't know what they're made out of. I think beads. But I thought those were really pretty. And then the other thing she picked up from Twice Treasured is to go on her little shelf. She has a little tiny shelf, and she's trying to collect metal things for a certain vibe. And this was only $1. Was it $1?
It was $2.
$2. This little metal woman, $2. So that's what Olivia picked up from Twice Treasured. And then we went over to Salvation Army. I had a donation to make. All those boxes of stuff that I got out of my craft room. I didn't take all of them. It's probably going to take like 3 trips. But I took a portion of that stuff to donate to Salvation Army. And of course, I ran in to see what I could see. And I did find a couple of things. First thing I found was this green glass dish, leaf dish. This will look really pretty sitting up on my plant stand with my green and blue glass, and it was only $2.99. Then the next thing I picked up was this adorable owl. Look at that face, so stinking cute. It also was $2.99, and on the bottom it has a Japan sticker on the bottom, and then on the side here it says Joseph Originals. Joseph Originals. I thought the face on that owl was just so cute. I could not leave it behind for $2.99. And then the last thing I got from Salvation Army was this old book, the Progressive Music Series, Book 3. It was $4.99. Of course, I will just use this for decor. I love to decorate with old books. I almost dropped it. And let's see if I can find the copyright. All right, copyright date was, the oldest was 1915 and then 1917. So I'm assuming this was the 1917 version of the Progressive Music Series. And it's just basically sheet music. And then Olivia didn't get anything from Salvation Army. She didn't see anything that she wanted. So then we went over to Twice Treasured 2. And I just picked up 3 things from Twice Treasured 2. 2 things were from the same booth. I buy something from this vendor just about every time I'm in there because She has pip berries, and I love decorating with pip berries. I think they're very country and rustic and old looking, and so I got this wreath. It's kind of flat. I need to flatten it out and, you know, shape it, but I got this wreath and I paid $9.95 for it. I didn't think that was a bad price. Pip berries tend to be kind of on the expensive side. So I got that. And then I picked this up, and I know exactly where I'm going to put it. I just thought it was so stinking cute for spring. I'll probably leave it up for summer as well. This adorable little hanger with the little chicks on the branch. So stinking cute. And it was only $7.95. It's got the burlap bow at the top. And then the last thing I picked up, they had two different sizes of this item. So I went with the smaller one. You know, don't have a whole lot of space to display things. Plus the bigger one was $30, and I didn't want to spend that much. I paid $20 for this one. I'd seen this on eBay and on Etsy for a lot more than $20. And so when I saw it at Twice Treasured 2, I couldn't pass it up. It's this rooster decanter. The head comes off, and then it's got like a cork. I don't know what was in it. I mean, what did they decant? I have no idea. But I'm not going to use it for anything. I'm not going to put oil or anything in it. I'm just going to display it with the rest of my amber glass. And I absolutely love it. It's perfect. There's no chips or nothing on it. So that's what I picked up at Twice Treasured 2. And then Olivia picked up 3 items from Twice Treasured 2 as well. So the first 2 items she picked up from the same booth, and they had a sale. If you buy one, you get the second item for half off. So she loves these I can never say. What? Axolotl. Some kind of weird. Is it even a real creature?
Yeah.
Is it just like a lizard? Is it a sea creature?
Kind of like a fish.
It lives in water.
Yeah.
Kind of like a fish, kind of like a lizard, a real creature.
I'm sure they'll know what an axolotl is.
She's sure you know what an axolotl.
Google it.
Google it. You might know what an axolotl is. I didn't know what an axolotl was until maybe a year or so ago when Scott's granddaughter likes axolotls, and so does Olivia. But anyways, she got 2 of these axolotls, and they're the Wild Republic, which she collects those stuffed animals. And since they were buy one, get one half off, she couldn't decide. She has a terrible time making decisions anyway. So when she found out that there was that sale going on, she said, I'm just going to get both of them. So she got these, and for the 2 of them, she paid $15. And then the last thing Olivia picked up was this blanket for her bed. It's very pretty. I think it's a Mexican, made in Mexico, something or other blanket. And she paid $14, I think. Yeah, she paid $14 for this blanket. All right, that is my haul. I'm going to go ahead and get these things placed and styled, and I will show you that in this video as well. So let me get these things cleaned up and placed, and I will show you what I did with them. All right, guys, it is the next day, and if I sound a little bit congested, that's because I woke up with a major sinus thing going on today. But I wanted to get this video wrapped up. I'm sure it's this weather. It was -1 when I got up this morning, -11 wind chill, and I just am ready for spring. But anyway, I wanted to show you where I placed those thrifting finds. This is where I stuck the little owl. I've got a lot of my owls over here. And well, squirrels too, but there's some owls there. Some owls there. So I just stuck him up there. I think he is absolutely adorable. And this is where I put the little sleeping babies with my Cupid doll collection on my wall in my dining room with my sewing boxes, my sewing box wall. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. So cute. This is where the little chicks on the branch landed. This isn't where I originally had planned to put it, but where I was gonna put it, it just didn't look right, and so I just stuck it over here on my Hoosier cabinet, and I think it's so adorable. So stinking cute. I love it. Here's where I placed that green glass leaf dish. And then this is where I put the Occupied Japan little children that I purchased for $3, I think it was. This, I didn't realize it at the time, but this is exactly, well, almost exactly like one that I purchased a few weeks ago. Let me go get it and I'll show you what I mean. So here's the one that I purchased a few weeks ago. And here's the one I just purchased yesterday. Now, it's obvious to me that these were the same mold. You know, they came off of the mold exactly the same. But whoever painted them, because I think these are hand painted, did this one different than this one. This one is a much paler finish, as you can see. This one is more colorful. Everything about it's more colorful. The faces are slightly different, the eyes, and then the finish is different. This is more of like a bisque or a satin finish, and this is more of a glossy finish. I had one other piece of that Japanese Occupied Japan figurines, this little girl, that has the same type of finish as this one. So what I decided to do was to put these two in a completely different area of the house, here on my plant stand, and then this one is back on my yellow hutch in the family room, or the living room. So yeah, that's what I ended up doing, because when I was looking at this after I got home, I'm like, that looks so familiar. Do I already have that piece? And sure enough, I do, but yet I don't. If you know what I mean. They're much, much different in their finishes, the way they were painted, everything. So they're in here, and I think they look really cute in here. So let me show you where I put, where the other, the one that looks like that is at, on my yellow hutch. So here it is on my yellow hutch, and it's with this other two pieces that I have that have kind of the same finish. The more matte finish, the more colorful, bright colors on it. Those three. Now this little girl, this is not Occupied Japan. This is just made in Japan. I had gotten this quite a while ago from Emily and Ivy, and I had it in there on the plant stand because of her blue dress. I thought it looked nice in there, but I think she looks equally as good in here because of the little chicken. So that's how I kind of managed that little oversight when I bought that that figurine for $3 yesterday, which I'm not mad about, because they're so much different that it's kind of interesting actually to see how you can tell they were definitely hand painted, because the finishes, the artistic take on it was completely different. I'm sure that they were told what colors to use, but then were kind of given free rein to do that, to paint them however they wanted to. So anyway, I thought that was quite interesting. This is where I ended up putting the book. I tried it in several other different places in the house, and I just really couldn't find a place that I loved. So I just stuck it here. And originally I had the little Doxy figurine sitting over here like this. But Olivia was doing something on the coffee table. I don't know what she was doing. She was doing something, and she ended up putting the dog here. And then I came in. I'm like, why is the dog on there? And she's like, well, that's where I thought it was. And I'm like, no. Then I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, but I kind of like it there. So happy accident. And so that's where I have the book and the little dog sitting on the book. I might do something a little bit different because the difference between this larger book and this book, the difference is a little, I don't know, it's throwing my eye off a little bit. So I was thinking about if I could find a book that was kind of in between the two sizes to put in between these two books. I might do that. Or I might remove this book and put, just have that book there. I'm not sure. But that's, I have to live with this stuff for several days before it finally, I like the way it looks. And so, yeah, but that's the way it is currently. All right, this is where I ended up with that basket. Again, this probably won't be where it stays forever. But, yeah, I just stuck it there for now. Just stuck some fake florals in there. I do think it's cute and adds a touch of whimsy and some brightness over here with the daisies. But yeah, it's on my corner hutch here. And then up here is where my amber glass collection is. That's where I stuck the rooster and the gravy boat with the fiddlehead fern. I think that's what it's called. The fiddlehead, that's what it reminds me of. Those little curly cues on a fiddlehead fern. That's kind of hard to say. But anyway, that's where those two pieces wound up. Over here is where I stuck that little girl. She actually is a bell. And she wouldn't fit on my printer's tray. So I just stuck her over here with the rest of my little miniature bell collection. I think she's so cute. I wish she had her clapper, but that's okay. And then the last thing I wanted to show you is actually my favorite, and this is my little display of my Brambley Hedge Royal Doulton figurines. I spent a lot of time last night working on this. I just love how it turned out. Got the bride and groom up there. It's kind of like a little wedding scene. The bride and groom up there with the arch of flowers, and then the guests, at the reception. And then over here, the little Wilfred causing havoc with his slingshot, as little boys are often caught doing, especially at a wedding reception that they don't want to be at. So I think it turned out super cute, and I'm really, really happy with it. I ended up putting the Brambley Hedge book here in front of this display. I just thought that tied it in really, really well. And then, here's an update on my tulips. This is Tuesday the 18th. They're starting to look a little bit worse for wear, but they're still pretty. And the Real Touch ones I ordered are supposed to come today. So I'll give these a few more days, and then I'll replace them with the fake ones, just so that we can still have this area with the tulips. I don't think I forgot anything that I was able to style. I think I've gotten everything styled. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know a lot of you do enjoy my thrift hauls, and I hope you enjoyed this one. It was fun going with Olivia, and I'm looking forward to being able to go with her more often when school is out. So if you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know which was your favorite items that I picked up this time. I would have to say that this was my favorite. The 3 Brambley Hedge figurines has to be my favorite. And yeah, I just love them. They're so whimsical, so cute, and I just love them. So anyway, friends, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and hopefully this cold snap will be over and it will start to act like spring very soon, because I am over it. I think all of you are over it as well. We will talk to you later, friends. Bye-bye.